So summertime is here and a lot of jobs are going to be hiring, and in this video I want to tell you some ways how you can get free clothes if you are living in your vehicle or if you are living on the street. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first thing first, you want to go to Salvation Army, the donation center, and you want to go ahead and ask them for some clothes. Just ask one of the staff members, hey, do you have a shirt, or you have a suit, or just explain your situation and let them know what's going on, and usually they can work something out with you, get you something for free. And if the staff there is extra nice, they'll even go out their own way and they'll go ahead and pay for something and get you free clothing. But you just have to be extra nice to them, and you just have to explain your situation, and trust me, you will get something. Also, the same thing with Goodwill. Goodwill in my area, they have a very bad reputation because they throw away a lot of donations that they get. But even so, you know, you go to Goodwill and ask them the same thing, hey, do you guys have any free clothes? And you know, talk to them, and if they can't give you any free clothes, usually you check their dumpsters, they will be throwing away a lot of stuff. That's just in my area in Florida. So Salvation Army, I would try that first, and then you can go to Goodwill. And if you have any other donation spot that would help out the less unfortunate people in your area, definitely go ahead and call them up and search around and see which one will give you free clothing. And remember, if you're living in your vehicle, you're able to get a little bit more outfits because you have somewhere to store it. So if I were you, I wouldn't be too greedy, but I'll say maybe about 3 outfits would be perfect, because you want to make sure you're leaving other clothing for other people out there who might need it as well. Now, the second tip, you want to be very careful because you might have a Karen or something call the cops on you, and you don't want that. But during move out week for a lot of college campuses, a lot of these kids, I would say a lot of these young adults, they throw out a lot of good stuff. And usually some things that they throw out would be like you know, any type of clothing that they don't really like maybe a shirt, or maybe they'll go ahead and just throw out some gear like baseball gear, whatever it is. But go to college campuses or go to spots, you know, apartments that have a lot of college kids there, and you definitely want to look at those dumpsters the whole week. I'm telling you, from Monday all the way to Sunday, just go every day and just peek at the dumpsters. I know it's a lot of stuff being thrown out. I was on YouTube and I was watching a couple of dumpster diving people, and they say they love when college kids move out of their dorms or move out of their apartments, and they'll just get a lot of free stuff, from chairs to supplies to appliances to sometimes money, you know, clothes, food, everything. So you can definitely find a lot of good stuff there. And if you find more than clothes, you could definitely go ahead, take it to the pawn shop, try to pawn it. Or, you know, if you do have a phone and you have electricity and you have internet, try to sell that bad boy, get some extra cash for it. Now, here's another tip. I never personally tried this one myself, but you can ask hospitals for emergency clothing vouchers. So basically, you'll go to the hospital, you explain your situation. Hey, I don't have no clothes. And I'm not telling you to walk in there looking all crazy. Just politely ask the front desk and see if they can do anything for you. Just say, hey, do you guys have any clothes, like literally any, that I can just go ahead and use? And you know, they might give you a shirt, they'll give you some pants, and they'll give you the hospital sock. You can go ahead and use that. But if you're not a patient, they might say no. So I'm just throwing that out there. You can give it a shot. Like, if you have a small hospital in your area and it's not really busy, they should be able to help you out because it's not busy at all. But you know, if you walk in there and you see a line, or you see like 40 people in there and they look like they're busy and the staff is going back and forth really fast, that's probably not your best option. Like I said, I never used this before, but it is possible. It's called an emergency clothing voucher. So go ahead and give it a shot, and let me know in the comment section down below if you had tried it before, how did it go? Now, another thing in many communities is really on the West Coast that I've seen this. You did have a few back in New York, but it's called community closet. So basically what a community closet is, a lot of people donate old stuff to the community, whether, you know, that was just a building, or whether it was, you know, some type of place where somebody actually set up them own self, and it'll be free clothes there. Now, I've been there one time and I got a free dressy shoes, and I got a free belt. So sometimes it's not only clothes, they'll donate a lot of other things, you know, hats, watches, ties, many different items. Go ahead and like I said, don't be too greedy, but if you can get about 3 outfits out of that, check it out. You can usually Google it, or it's word of mouth, or you can go ahead and go on Facebook, and we will talk about Facebook in later on in the video. But definitely check out your community closet and see who has what. And if you do have social media, there's an app called Nextdoor. I know I advertised this before, but you can go on there, create a profile, put your real name and stuff so people know you're real. And you can also ask people on there, say, hey, does anybody has any free clothes they want to donate? And that's how you're able to get free clothes. And I know I keep bringing it up clothes, it's not just only for the interview, it could be just clothes for anything, because right now, the time of this video, we are in May, it's getting very hot, so you don't want to be wearing like long sleeves and jeans and stuff like that, but you want to be wearing something. If you're down south, let me correct myself, if you're down south, you want to be wearing something that's more appropriate, the way that you can blend into society as well if you are on the street. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook actually have two groups. So one is usually called Buy Nothing group, so literally you get free things, and there's another one called Free Blessings. So example, let's just say your town is 123 Orange Town. You will search that up on Facebook, and I'm just throwing an example out there, and that's how you're able to join these groups. And these groups, man, I'm telling you, sometimes they have like 10,000 plus people, but they are there to help you. And you just ask questions and, you know, wait about 2-3 hours. Somebody will reply to you, or you yourself on Facebook can go into the search tab when you're on these groups, and you can search up free clothes or free this, free that, whatever it is. And that's how you're able to talk to people, and you're able to get a lot of free items there and people helping you out and looking out for you. Now, for all my veterans out there, all my guys and ladies who've been in the military, you can go ahead and check out the nonprofit veteran groups out there. A lot of them will help y'all. Now, for people who are not veterans, you could definitely check out these groups as well. But I'm just saying, if you did serve the military, you guys have a little bit more advantage. So you have way more groups compared to if you didn't serve the military that's willing to help you, because I know a lot of military people tend to, you know, usually stick together. So veterans out there, search up these free programs out here that are for veterans, that will help veterans, because I'm telling you, you guys, you get a big bonus, you get a big break, you'll get way more stuff than the average regular guy. So I just want to throw that in there real quick. Always look up for your services, because your services sometimes they really are just word of mouth. They're not on Google at all. So you have to know what type of business that you're going to go ahead and deal with, and how you're going to use your resources to your full advantage. Now, another tip, I know most of you already do this, but I'm just going to throw it out there. When you go to these soup kitchens, right, or when you go get these free meals, you would definitely want to be talking to the staff, and you want to ask your staff, hey, do you know anywhere that would go ahead and give me, you know, clothes for free? I don't have any money right now. And usually 9 times out of 10, those staffs that works in those soup kitchens, they care about you, they love you. They will either personally themselves get you clothes, or they'll go ahead and get you some information and make sure that you're getting free clothing. And some of these soup kitchens, straight up, they will take the clothes off their back and give it to you. Seriously. So definitely take advantage of that, and definitely go ahead and start asking questions and build relationship with people, so you're able to get free things to get you back on your feet and off of the road. Now, another tip I have for you, you want to go ahead and you want to go to small clothing shops, and you want to ask about damaged inventory. Now, this one, you are going to have to be a handyman or handy woman to go ahead and fix your own clothes, but a lot of small shops that have clothes and the clothes rip, or maybe have a stain on it, or just something bad happens to the clothes, they will throw it out, and it's called damaged inventory. You can walk in there late at night before they're about to close, I'll say about 30 minutes before they close, and you could talk to the, you know, the cashier, or if it's a personal owner, who cares, go ahead and talk to them and let them know, hey, I will take all those damaged clothes that you don't want. And usually, like I said, they're going to say yes, or they're going to say no. But either or, you want to go ahead and open your mouth and let them know that, hey, you don't have to throw away those damaged clothes, I will take them off your hands. And that's how you're able to get free clothes. Now, this is the last one. You want to go ahead and ask local barber shops about information, if they know any groups, or if they know anybody that's giving away clothes. You can explain your situation to guys in the barber shop, but the way the guys in my barbershop, I would just say, for example, they can get really rowdy. They probably won't believe you, and they'll probably even laugh at your situation. So if you do go in a barbershop and you do ask them for about, hey, where can I get free clothes? I'm down on my luck right now, and they start laughing at you and clowning you, go ahead and just walk right out. You don't have to even deal with that. But if you go into many different barbershops and they're actually trying to help you, definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. And what I mean by that is, you really want to use those connections, because I don't know about you guys, but a good barber, they have a guy for everything, you know what I mean? They know somebody that knows someone that knows someone. So a lot of barbers, they're connected, because why? They do a good job with cutting hair, you know what I mean? So barbershops can definitely be your last option if you need some extra resources. So those are the ways how you can get free clothes if you are homeless and your vehicle are on the street. But definitely let me know if you have any ways how you got free clothes. I mean, you could ask your family, your friends and stuff like that, but I mean, I really didn't want to throw that in this video, because that's kind of like obvious. Like, duh, if you do have family and friends, just ask them for clothes. Say, hey man, let me borrow your suit for this job interview, I'll give it right back if I get it, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to throw that out there and help people out. Like I said, it's summertime, things are getting hot, and wintertime can be a different story. Things get cold in the winter, so just make sure that you're always dress appropriately, make sure you always have an extra pair of outfit with you, and you'll be fine. You know what I mean? It's nothing to really even worry about too much, because no one's gonna let you walk around naked. I mean, I wouldn't want you to walk around naked. I would help you, of course, even if I have to go spend 20 bucks to go get you, you know, clothes up. It's all right. It's not a big deal. But that's all I really got to say for the video. I'm sorry guys for low energy today. I just been really tired, and you know, life has just been life and lately. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Please stay humble. Please stay positive. Please stay safe out there, and peace out.